there was a good solution, hanging with the raisin girl. She's gone to the other side, giving us your evil. Things are getting kind of gross, and I go with sleepy time. Oh, this is not really this is not really happening. You bet your life it is. You bet your life it is. Oh, you bet your life it's a bill out the watchword. Just bill out the watchword. She knows what's going on. It seems we got a cheaper deal now. All the sweet things are gone. I've gone to the other side with my encyclopedia. They must have paid her a nice price. She's putting on a string bean love. Oh, this is not really the other. Oh, this is not really happening. And you bet your life it is. You bet your life it is. Oh, you bet your life it's a bill out the watchword. Just bill out the watchword. And the man with the golden gun thinks he knows so much. I think he knows so much, yeah. And the man with the golden gun thinks he knows so much. Thinks he knows so much, yeah. And the man with the golden gun thinks he knows so much. Thinks he knows so much, yes. And the man with the golden gun thinks he knows so much. Thinks he knows so much, yeah. Where'd you put the keys, girl? Yes, rabbit. Now, where'd you put the keys, girl? This time, rabbit. Where'd you put the keys? Ooh, yes, rabbit. Where'd you put the keys, girl?
Hello, I'm so glad you're spending the few hours on your Swedish visit with us on this show.
Too short.
But you started playing the piano at the age of 2, wasn't it?
2.5, yeah. And when I was 5, I entered the Peabody Conservatory, which is for classical music. I didn't do very well there. By the time I was 11, all I would hear them say was, God, when you were 5 years old, you were really something. And you're standing there at 11 going, you know, my life's over and I'm 11 years old. This is really like, wow.
But that happens. I mean, you have so many people expecting things from you, and you sort of, sometimes you have to rebel, if it's 11 or whatever age. I mean, that's natural, isn't it?
It's funny because when you're groomed to be a concert pianist, the whole idea was by the time I was 16, I would have had my doctorate in music, and I would have been in heavy competition. But I hate competition. It makes me sick. I don't do well. And as a classical pianist, of course, it's about competing and, you know, playing all those dead guys better than everybody else. I mean, the whole idea is that you interpret them the way the judges think that it should be. And I was like, well, you know, I think WC would really want to hear it like if I came from an acid trip or something. I think he'd totally be into that. Nobody was interested in my theory, so they kicked me out.
But you're using the piano to express yourself just as, I mean, it's part of your performance, is the way you play the piano.
Well, to me, it's a living and breathing thing. You know, she's very much alive, and she trips me if I don't...
It's a she?
It's always a she. Don't take that wrong, guys. But I mean, you know, I'll tell you a story. I'm not the only one that thinks it's a she. All those that build pianos, especially Bösendorfer, because I normally play Bösendorfer. It's, I think it is the best piano in the world. And it takes him like 68 weeks to make one piano. And when they're working on the body of her, they have naked women plastered all over the room. Now, to the clients that buy Bösendorfer, they never show them this room because it's a real schmoozy piano. Do you know what I mean? People that put champagne and cheese on it for their Town and Country magazine garbage, they buy this piano, right? So they never go in because they think they're so elegant. But what really goes on is that these guys have these naked women. And it's beautiful, and they're playing old Rolling Stones, current.
Is this a true story?
This is true. No. They took me back into the factory because I play their pianos. And they said to me, Tori, when we're making the piano, we wanted to feel like the body of a woman.
You'll be touring here in Sweden in May, I think.
In May.
What about if people don't understand what the songs are all about?
It's a very interesting night. I mean, it's not about thinking, you know. The mind gets in the way so much. You gotta... My papa used to say, my grandfather, that you smell from your stomach. You know, you're walking in the woods and you know where the wolf is. You just have to know from here. And that's what I think listening to music is. It goes beyond, does this logically make sense? It's how does it make me feel? The lyric sheet, the words, I think, they're there if you're really, really bored and you have nothing to do. But I wouldn't read them first because you have to experience it. That's what a journey's about, is when you can crawl inside and just kind of be a part of it instead of trying to reason it out. Because reason is really tricky. We're so messed up in the head. That's much better to go from the stomach.
Okay. Well, I think that the Swedes will understand what you're trying to tell them anyway. And it's nice having you here.
Thank
and all
you.
the best of luck in May.
Thank you.
Tears on the sleeve of a man. Don't wanna be a boy today. I heard the eternal footman bought himself a bike to race. And Greggy writes letters and burns a CD. They say there was something in those formative years. Well, hold on to nothing as fast as she can. Well, still pretty good, yeah. Oh, pretty good. Maybe a bright sandy beach is gonna bring you back, back, back. Maybe not so now you're gonna see America. Well, let me tell you something about Greg, you write letters with